Okay, I think we should stay the night because it seems we have some sleepy party.
Okay, yeah, let's stay tonight. Hey,
Wonderful.
I can see you through that wall.
No, you can't. I am
Yes,
quite
I can. There's a
invisible.
window in it.
Ah.
It's like a big window.
He's just sticking, but he's a halfling, so only his head appears above it, like up.
And like 3 foot of plumed hat.
I'm just imagining him pressed against the glass, like, I can't see me.
Hello, Streamland. Welcome, welcome. I am here to do something I don't want to, which is my dearest companions in this world are demanding that before you are allowed to hear their voices, it must be counted down appropriately. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello!
And there I was, up to my neck in vagina, boy.
Oh, it feels so good.
What?
I'm just glad he actually said go for once.
What was that?
It's boy, don't question.
So, there I was, up to
Boy.
my neck in vagina. Feels so
Oh.
good!
Yeah.
Okay, sure, that's how we're doing this. Hello, everybody out there. Can you
It's
hear
fairly-
me?
It's fairly tame for what we normally do.
I'm assuming they can hear me.
There's a big stream delay, it seems.
Okay, so there's a big stream delay for some reason. I don't know what's
judging
going
by
on,
thorns.
but that doesn't really affect the viewers.
Oh yeah,
So,
it still hasn't come up. I
Let
can't see anything,
me-
James.
you should only be able to see the splash screen. That's deliberate.
Oh, then yeah. I'm also not
I'm just
listening to it, so I
going by
don't know
chats and when the reactions come in. The questions we
Yes.
ask.
Oh, everyone's loaded in the chat. I can see the names of the people in channel now. Hello,
Oh, no.
Vast. That's right. I can see even the people lurking.
Excellent work, boy.
So yes, welcome to the stream. Okay, that's not working. Give me a minute. God damn it, Firefox! This is why no one likes it.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh my god! Firefox is definitely using the camera
it's a
and
sign.
microphone.
Yeah,
Okay, give me a minute. I'll fix that.
we need to do. Oh, there we go. Yep, no, it's back.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta decipher the cryptic message. What does it mean?
So, XSplit or whatever you're using has looked at the screen and decided that what you want it to focus on must be the 3 square centimeters of this thing.
At least the chat's working. Also, do I sound that different? I know James
Well-
sounds different because he has a new microphone.
Okay,
Your
so
microphone
that-
is slightly compressed, but it's not.
It's not as bad
it's
as
not
it was
bad.
yesterday, so.
Okay,
It's
so
consistent.
yes. Now you can actually see everything. Hello! You can see us. Yes, I sound different because you'll see this lovely, nice microphone floating above my head.
Very fancy.
If you watch my streams, you would know this, but of course you can't because you live in a horrifying time zone.
Also, you don't use face cam in a lot of your streams.
Yes, this is true. I don't like to face cam unless everyone is face camming or I'm playing alone.
Mhm.
So, yes. I'm experimenting with a new microphone position because usually I have it in front of my mouth. Now I've got it floating above me. like some sort of ominous god.
Ho, ho.
Wait. No mics for you.
Oh, the microphone is so close to the camera, it's covering it up.
That's right. Well, just watch the stream then. You'll be able to see it there. Yes. No one can load the stream. No one. Right, so it's been a little while since we've had one of our adventures. There's been various reasons for this, and only half of them are my fault.
Let's just blame it on Ed. He's not here.
Yes.
Damn boy.
So, as you can tell, Grandpa has been playing God of War.
What are you talking about? I always talk like this, boy.
I'm older than you.
You're still male and identify as such.
So
Boy.
yes, welcome to Adventures in Eulea. Last time, a long time ago, our party investigated an ancient water cistern reservoir, something to do with water. No one here's an engineering expert.
What?
There was water.
Yes, I am.
There were cultists.
They infiltrated a cult. Surprisingly.
I think you mean we conducted a hostile takeover of a cult in the interest of our cult.
Sure, that's exactly...
The Brethren and Sistren of the Ebon Nightmare. I
How
remember
the
this.
hell can you remember that?
He'd remember these things, trust me.
Do
I
you remember
remember
the
it.
name we gave to the cult leader?
The
Was it
cult
Patrick?
leader, yeah.
Stop naming
Right,
things.
Paddy.
And the sort of mini boss cult mercenary guy is Collie 2.
Yeah.
His new boyfriend.
Collie too.
Oh no, yeah, I don't need to do anything. He's on the sofa with the with the count.
Who we later found out actually only pretended to fall asleep.
No, he fell asleep legitimately. There is a racial archetype which allows him to lose his immunity
He's
to
part
sleep.
dragon.
So he's now part dragon.
Alright, he's a Jericho.
He's new Jericho. Grittier, and he's the reboot of Jericho. It's grittier
God.
and no one likes it compared to the original.
And we just picked him up from the street.
But we're
out of
still
nowhere.
gonna get a player character to date him. So I mean, it's basically Jericho.
So, yes, you infiltrated the cult, fought a lot of cultists, killed a lot of cultists, knocked a champion unconscious, and spoke to a creepy-ish guy who summoned tentacles, which knocked...
Tentacles hit me in the face.
The tentacles did what most of the monsters and cultists in that dungeon had done, and attack Logan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel I have soft taunt or something.
You do.
I don't know why.
You drew a plot card that meant everyone hated you that session.
I don't even need that card! That's already a thing!
It helped.
But yes. So, you returned with knowledge of the tentacles and reported back to the Count, and also discovered they were performing a ritual supposedly to convert people into vampires by corrupting the water source.
Hmm.
Using outsider blood as a reagent.
They'd also formed like a ritual circle that was self-fueling, so you couldn't actually scuff the circle until the ritual was complete. Which is worrying as a concept.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just you need the right way to scuff the circle.
Or we just needed way more water.
That too.
Fill up the reservoir, then collapse it down into the lower chambers.
What if we burned it?
Burning is
Burn the
fun.
water.
So,
Doable.
you reported back to the Count, who was very excited to hear the news that they were trying to resurrect Dracula, and maybe the being that made Dracula.
Which, by the way, did you know that Alucard is backwards is Dracula.
Yes, everyone knows that. Literally
wow.
everyone knows that.
What?
Oh, for God's sake. Except Seth. Everyone except Seth knew that. So, before we continue with our story as we left off, there is the matter of one piece of information that needs to be decided. Because
East Town.
the boy has missed another session.
Boy!
Oh, that boy.
And I believe we must make things worse for his character than the hemorrhoids we gave him last time.
Well, didn't he also get super pinworm?
Yeah. He got all of those creepy things. So, who wants to decide what happens to Ed's character this session?
Roll a d4 for us.
Oh, roll a d4. Does anyone not want to decide this?
No, I think we're all up for it. The fate worse than that.
Wait, what
Alright.
are we deciding, sorry?
This is going in number order from the left of my view of the players. So if you're watching the stream, you'll see which one it is.
Yeah, it follows the same view I have. Han gets to decide.
Cool. That might take a while.
Oh god.
They are here. Hello!
What's happening to boy?
Ed is currently running around somewhere, I'm not entirely sure where, pretending he's in Skyrim trying to steal everyone's cheese wheels.
What's a Skyrim?
It's a province that used to be part of the Lost Continent before it became the Lost Continent.
Huh. What's their fascination
And-
with cheese wheels?
It belongs to the Nords.
It does belong. Well, the Nords are dead now, so.
It belongs to Draugr, then.
Also, Han, is there a reason why he's doing this?
Because he wants to. Does there need to be any other reason?
He's gone insane from the illness.
There's probably a parasite in his
It's
brain.
just the lure of the cheese.
The lure of the cheese!
Clearly
I'm
got
so-
something from all of those dead bodies we're
So-
carting in the carriage.
Let us praise the sun on my chest.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing it as well. Yes, I'll.
Good job. Let me carefully position my toes so I don't whack them on anything. Hold on to your butts, because we're going back in.
I guess you don't have that problem because you don't have a butt.
This is true.
I hate
They
both of
removed
you.
it in a recent surgery.
Surely that means he's in
After he tried
danger,
to
he has
get a
no
new
butt
one.
to hold on to.
This is also true.
You know, I think I'd have noticed if they removed my butt in that surgery.
Ah, you're right. They wouldn't have, because you didn't have one to start with.
They tried to.
They
Whatever.
tried to steal the butt. And I was
Whatever.
like, oh my god.
Whatever.
He is
I'm mellow. I'm
patient
calm.
zero.
There's nothing to be concerned about here. So, you are in the Count's Lounge.
Just snuggling up to Collie too. Yeah. Hello.
Still unconscious.
How you
I thought
doing?
there's a surprising lack of potato salad in here.
I believe last time I was going to get out of the armor. So
Yes.
I'm going to come back
Uh,
in some slippers.
You
and
should all
some clothes.
stay the night, yes. And we'll go see this. Well, I at least will go see this wonderful monstrosity you found in the morning.
Yes. I think we have some business to attend to in East Town, so I'm sorry, but I don't think we can accompany you to this wonderful trip.
That is fair, of course, but you must stay the night. The roads aren't safe at this time.
Team huddle.
With or
Over
without
here.
Collie too.
Okay, I'll drag Collie 2 over.
Oh my god.
Come on. There we go.
It's like
Okay.
Over here.
fine.
For expediency's sake, I am going to give control of Collie 2 to Grantha. Look how cool Collie is to us. Look at that.
Hey, I've lost control of Useless.
What?
Oh wait, no.
Is
It
useless
was
rebelling?
because you were showing me Polly too. Okay.
Why are we huddling?
Are we going to stay here overnight? This guy's super creepy.
We already stayed here one night. It can't be bad enough to stay again.
I don't know. I think now he's going to try and turn us into vampires now that he knows it can be done. Ah!
Didn't he say he was going to do something?
I'm sorry, sir. This is a shoes only meeting. It's nothing personal. It's just it's safety.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a racist meeting going on.
No, it's safety precautions.
How long has he not been wearing shoes?
He's
This
half
whole
like this
time?
forever.
Isn't his feet cold?
He's
This
a
is what
half-
I was wondering. I've been asking. This the stone cold floor since
He's a halfling. Have you seen you? His feet are very hairy.
Oh, I see.
He probably has a feet fetish or something.
I have zero objections to staying in a nice comfy bed tonight.
All right. We want to talk to like the Alucard chick down below again. Or are we good?
Might be worth it if they know anything about the things we saw.
Collie too. What about you? Do you have anything to share with the group?
I have nothing to say.
I mean, you said something, so...
Damn it.
It's fine,
Plus,
Collie too.
all
We
of those
love you
embarrassing
anyway.
things you said in your sleep. Huh,
Wait,
you could turn a
what?
girl's head.
Were you trying to kill us?
He never tried. He was
Yeah,
threatening.
he never actually managed to start combat, so he
Yeah,
never
he-
tried to kill us.
He was
He
going
never,
to.
like.
We have
Yeah,
no
he was-
proof that he actually wanted to kill us.
It was just some banter, Seth. Come on.
He in fact
It's,
asked you if
it's
you
how
could,
Ahi
leave
flirts,
instead.
so... She
Hmm.
definitely thinks he was flirting.
I just noticed that the backgrounds of his and Ahi's pictures are very similar, with the shadowy bottoms and the light
They are
top.
one of a complete photo. They are meant to be.
Anyway,
What do
They
you think,
both come
Lunash?
from a round ocean.
You okay with staying here, or should we meet up with Alucard lady first, etc., etc.? Han, are you muted? Okay, it seems Luna has already fallen asleep. Oh, never mind. Okay, Han. I think we should stay the night, because it seems we have some sleepy party members.
Okay, yeah, let's stay tonight. Hey, I can see you
Wonderful!
through that wall.
No, you can't. I am.
Yes,
quite
I can. There's a
invisible.
window in it.
Ah.
It's like a big window.
He's just sticking, but he's a halfling, so only his head appears above it, like up.
And like 3 foot of plumed hat.
I'm just imagining him pressed against the glass, like, I can't see me.
Hello, dear friends. I shall move on.
Well then,
It's slightly weird, but I mean, it can't be that bad. We've
so
already
Mr.
stayed
Count,
here before.
what's for grub?
Well, we got some roast pork. Fairly boring, but you know.
Wait a second. Roast pork or long pig? I don't trust this guy. Trying to
Roast
make us-
pork.
Cannibals.
What is long pig?
He's human. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be cannibalism in most of our cases.
Wouldn't Long
Actually-
Pig be more like orc?
No. Long pig is what the I don't know, the barbarians call human.
I shall go tell the staff that you will be staying, and they will bring you food. I hope
Very
you
nice.
have a wonderful stay. He skips off.
Alright. Collie, you seem to have good intuition about people. What do you think of the Count?
He's learned his lesson. He's not saying anything.
I'm going to tickle him.
He's shy.
Oh Christ! I'm gonna roll a fortitude save.
Crit fail, crit fail.
His
not
face
great.
is cracking, but he's making no noises.
Fine. We'll see if we can get some information out of you later.
I'll have you know that useless here is also a certified torturer.
As
You
well
better
as a
watch out.
scout.
No, he was Master Navigator.
Oh yeah, Master Navigator.
Master Navigator, certified torturer.
Oh,
He's,
Oh. What? Are you?
Can you please detect the evil on Otter?
Oh, evil.
It's not.
I detect evil on the otter.
It's not evil.
You don't know otters can't be evil.
I think I know otters can't be evil. So, you intend
Sea
to
otters can. Luckily, he's a river otter.
Yeah,
You
sea otters are fucked
intend
up.
to stay the night then?
Yep.
Very
To
well.
the bedrooms. Collie 2, you're with me.
Good luck, pal.
There we
I
go.
don't think you're escaping that.
Oh dear.
I'm giving him his own bed. Saucy. Thinks he's getting lucky on the first night, honestly.
You're not that kind of girl.
Mm-hmm.
Target
You
has
can
fallen asleep on
share a
the
bed
sofa,
with useless. There you
covered
go.
in cheese wheels.
Alright, Seth. You've gone to, like, school, right? And such. Like, you've lived a fairly normal life before you came here.
I suppose, yes.
Relatively speaking.
Alright, so I'll be honest. I didn't really go to school. It wasn't really an option for me. But I did hear stories about school. And one of these stories was the story about the panty raid.
No.
Excuse me?
I know what you're thinking.
No.
We're not gonna bother our female compatriot, because that would be very bad for party relations. But I think they would be up for raiding the counts.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with this term.
Alright, I'll go ask.
See, oh. You stay here, Snuffles. I think he's doing something stupid.
I'll
Well, he's
knock.
talking, so by definition, yes.
More stupid than expected. Theo, what are you doing?
I'm knocking. Come on now. I can't just enter a ladies' room without. Come on, Seth. Have some manners.
But the count's room is fine.
Yeah? He doesn't wear shoes. I've seen what he does with mashed potatoes.
God.
Why does his choice of shoes matter?
He
It's,
chooses to wear none.
yeah, it's not about what shoes he wears. It's the fact that he doesn't wear any.
What's the problem with that? They're fucking shoes.
God. Clearly
I
some kind of
mean,
weirdo.
halflings generally don't wear shoes, do they?
I mean,
Right,
they're
guys.
like hobbits.
It would
hobbits
cost
don't.
like 3 times as much for them. They have huge feet.
Fry, I know what you're thinking. This sounds pretty weird.
Yes, it's true.
And Seth got me this great idea that we should panty rate him.
Hmm. Interesting,
What?
interesting.
I'd just like to confirm that that was not my idea. I don't even know what it is.
Okay, please explain to Seth what it is as well.
We're gonna steal his underwear?
Yes.
Come on. Why on earth would you do that? It's so
Does this mansion
embarrassing.
have a flagpole over?
What?
Does this mansion have a flagpole of sorts?
Yes, outside of it?
Good.
He
God.
wants us to
no.
hoist the underwear.
Seth, it's time for this house to get a new flag.
Okay, who of us is any kind of stealthy?
Do I have a point in
Useless.
stealth?
You're correct. Useless, go!
Are you seriously suggesting that you are going to replace the flag of this man's mansion with his own undergarments?
You know, Seth, he's been young as well. He can take a joke. He will understand.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What entertainment can you get from this? The man's clothing. It's not its purpose is not to be hung as a flag.
You're
People
also
do not
trying to
run under the
intentionally
banner of
annoy an immortal.
a man's undergarments. It's completely preposterous.
And hilarious.
Yes. You know, Seth, you gotta get out of those you gotta step out of your comfort zone and embrace the wanderer a little bit inside of you.
That was a very poor choice of words.
Oh no, I chose those deliberately.
Seth is going to leave the room.
Sam, no! Sam! Can we roll to see how Otter has been doing?
Get out of our room!
Wait, so... now everything is off?
Aren't you meant to be running a panty raid? Go on then.
I will assign useless to you for the panty raid. That is all you have for backup.
It's you and me, bud.
What does Collie 2 say about this?
He's asleep.
He's too busy being lightly spooned.
What's up? That's not true.
Ugh. God.
Okay, is anything gonna happen here? Because I'm really sort of trying to consider whether I should,
No one's
advance
working
the
on it, I
plot.
Alright,
Well,
let's
story
just
short,
advance.
Useless is probably going to eat all of the colognes and perfumes and stuff he finds instead of helping at all,
Yes.
and is just going to vomit everywhere.
Seth just okay. So Logan just goes to bed.
Yeah, I give up.
Excellent. It is the dead of night.
Oh no, he's come to steal our underwear.
That's making a big assumption.
Was it this one? I think it was this one. Let me turn down the volume first. So,
Oh god. That's spooky.
I know, right? I'm glad I got the right one. Some of them are quite dramatic instead of sneaky. Can I get a perception roll from everybody?
Alright.
God.
Logan and Lunaria. Both of you awake. Gently, not suddenly. To the sound of whispering.
Steph, what's wrong? I'm trying to sleep here.
Gotta look around, see if we can see anything going on with the others in the room.
All the others are sound asleep.
Oh god.
Well, that broke ambiance.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Go to sleep, TJ.
Go to sleep, puppet.
Hold on, I have an important question real quick.
Scary music is playing.
No, we're in a dramatic moment.
You
Fire
can't
whispers,
ask questions
puppet.
now.
You want to join the panty raid, puppet?
No, that is past. Shush.
The panty raid has failed. Useless has vomited everywhere and fallen asleep on the stairs.
By the way, Skyrim is now canon.
There
So,
goes the tension.
Josiah,
Yeah.
is your special guest joining us? You know, the one your cat brought you?
Oh. No, he's still in the wall. Spartacus has not shown
That's
himself these
the
last few days.
question we had to break for the plot for.
Spartacus is an important party member.
Well, I mean,
Spartacus?
I'm to
I
join
think you're
right
tempting
now, so...
fate calling a mouse Spartacus. It's definitely going to cause an entire army of slave mice to turn up and also be Spartacus.
Yeah, it's fine.
There we go.
Spooky
He's
whispers!
up
God.
for the spookiness.
I'm
Okay.
upping the spookiness until we get back into this.
Spooky levels have been turned up to 9.
So,
It's Shia LaBeouf.
every other party member is completely asleep.
What do the whispers sound like? Are they coherent sentences?
Lunaria can't make this out, but Logan can.
Oh shit.
The whispers. It's a little loud for me, actually. I'll turn that down myself. So,
Too much spook.
the whispers seem to be beckoning. I love the timing of the music there. Calling you somewhere deeper into the mansion.
Is this like something telepathic, or are they in a specific language?
They appear to be in common.
Alright.
Luna's gonna wake up her bird and ask Meteor to call if it can hear the whispers.
Meteor just looks at you.
I'm gonna give Seth a few nudges.
Does Meteor have an understanding of what a whisper is?
Church.
Honestly, don't know. But,
Oh god,
you know,
Seth, is this what it's like being
either
gone to
section-
church?
Okay, fine. She will
Oh, this-
go, nudge Ahi.
Leo, why are you going away? It's so
I
it's
feel
so
like
late.
it's actually very early, but yes. Don't make me punch you, Seth. I'm a punch. Ain't playing games here. Don't you hear that?
Hear what?
Now you are awake,
Oh,
you
look.
too can hear the whispers.
Is that what church sounds like, Seth?
No, church scream. What?
Church screams at you? Oh god.
Why? What is that?
You would tell me. I'm gonna make
Ahi.
sure the others are awake.
Ahi, wake up, we're going on a walk. Ahi, wake up!
What?
We're going for a walk.
I was hunting!
You were what?
Can I hear whispers now?
Yes, you can.
What's that?
I'm gonna knock a few times.
Puppet, I'd recommend you drag
Oh my god, it's at the door! I ready my crossbow.
I open the door.
I fire my crossbow.
Okay.
Excellent.
Do we need to reflex save?
You know what? Let's let the cards decide.
It's
Oh,
definitely
no.
aimed at Logan, so you wouldn't need to, but...
Oh, I'm too short.
Let's see
Fly
what
right
the
over.
cards say.
Just gonna combat roll out of bed and shoot Logan.
Well, you fail a check to avoid being surprised by the old bolt.
At this point, it's expected.
So I just attack him? I'm
Yeah,
going to attack him.
Clearly, make a roll.
Oh!
Do not attack.
The bolt
Crit
flies
fail.
completely wide.
Hitting Seth.
Bounces off a couple of statues, then clatters to Seth's feet.
Curiously, as Otter gets hit in the distance.
You be careful, these statues are expensive.
Well,
Oh, hey,
good morning to
Logan.
you too as
Hey,
well.
Seth. It's not more. Well, how
So,
late is it?
Creepy whispers.
Yep. And
Let's
as
go find
ever,
out what's going on.
Well, they're telling us to go deeper into the mansion, so I say we leave?
I say we go deeper into the mansion, see what's going on.
Oh, Siegfried, you finally woke up from your coma.
Freaking bravery. What are we, adventurers? Fine.
What?
I'll
What
go
did
find
I miss?
useless.
Whisper.
I'm going to
Pentagon
enter.
whispers.
I'm going to enter the main hall.
I'm gonna wake up Collie too.
this is an awful idea. I don't even have my armor.
I just want to go back to the lab.
It's really late. You've been sleeping.
Oh wait, Seth, do we need to like don your armor?
Look,
What?
if there's any danger, I'm just gonna have to avoid it.
Just avoid it.
Okay, not the creepy blue lady.
Don't worry, Seth. If stuff
Is
goes
this
like
going
it
to
usually
wake
does, stuff will target me anyways.
He's up. This is him talking, by the way.
Should we get
Okay.
the armor?
Yeah, you're a little quieter than Juzzy is. So.
I feel like our party has a
Josiah,
for getting into
be
trouble.
quieter.
It's okay, I've turned it down to negative 13.
Yay! What?
There are creepy voices, we're going to go investigate. Come with.
Why? Why have you even dragged me along?
He's asking questions.
You needed a new collie, and you were the only replacement. we
Don't
could
ask
find.
questions, sweetie.
Stop shouting and not. There's something
Echo,
bad here.
echo, echo.
You're an adventurer now. We do these kind of things.
Going to
Come
going
on.
to going to pinch Dio.
God, not at that height.
Fine. What are you talking about anyway? What voices?
Oh.
You don't hear the whispers?
No?
Interesting. I
Collie
detect
clearly
whispers.
has very good mental defenses.
Am I detecting any kind of weird shit on
None of
him
that.
or on
Not
anyone?
that weird shit.
Okay.
Guys, you coming?
Well, it's too late to call this a bad idea.
Well, it
I
is a
would
bad
advise you have
idea,
your
but
weapons
we're
drawn.
doing it anyway. Alright, yes, I need to.
Yes, it seems.
My full-on
Siegfried is
cohorts.
just going
Let's
up right up
roll.
the staircase.
It seems
Divide and conquer.
I will go with Siegfried. There we go.
that the sounds are coming from
Full
the
team.
basement.
Oh, which one goes down?
Both of them do.
Oh,
Time to go down.
is this like a one-story mansion?
No. They both go
Oh.
up and down.
Oh, right, okay. Shall we, Siegfried? You go first?
Sorry, I'm trying
We
to drag
shall.
the tokens because you brought the collie along. He's not on the map.
We really should learn his actual name, but he won't tell it to us.
No, what are you talking about? This is his name. We
Ask-
named him.
we can ask him later.
You follow the trail down a familiar path. Down to the containment.
Hey, Alucard, you hearing anything?
Where did he go?
As
Is this door like open, by the way?
No.
No? Okay.
Okay. I'm going to detect magic on the room, I guess.
The room does definitely have an aura of abjuration within this area.
Is it concentrated in any part of the room?
On the door, mostly.
Okay, so there's an enchantment on the door, well, an abjuration on the door to
Which makes
presumably stop it from being easily opened by a magical being, which hasn't been broken by the looks of it.
Alright, so can we focus on where the whispering is coming, specifically in the basement?
Perception roll, please.
Pinpoint the sound.
It seems to be coming from inside the containment.
I'm going to walk around the containment, trying to pinpoint it better. Just to,
It's
you know, be
always
sure.
coming from within the actual area itself.
Yeah, but where specifically?
You can't really tell.
Yeah.
Just inside.
Not even with 25.
So, okay guys, this is
Walking
gonna
all the
sound
way
very uncharacteristic of me, but before we try opening this and possibly releasing the vampire inside, should we like contact the count?
Or maybe we should just leave it alone. The whole point that we were even drawn to this in the first place probably assumes that it wants us to open the thing. If it's coming from the being inside of this cell, then I assume this is some sort of mental trick to try and get us to open it.
Well, I mean, if there's something in there trying to draw us in, we should probably let the count know. Instead of just leaving it.
That is a good idea.
And while we are telling him, we can steal his underwear.
Why do you
What?
want to
Genius,
steal a
Seth.
halfling's underwear so badly?
It's the only way to get thongs.
It's racial wear for halflings. It's traditional underwear.
You guys have weird obsessions.
It's just
More
him.
accurately, Logan has weird obsessions.
I am going to. Wait, is there like are there any gaps in the windows to this cell or what?
Gaps as in...
As in any gaps, as in air gaps that I can throw something through.
Like, small holes, but nothing big.
Okay. Could I get a
what
test
do I need
tube
to
through
roll
it?
to, like, see how much I know about vampires?
That's a knowledge religion.
Okay. Seems like
Fuck!
you've already done that one. But
You
We are
can't
already-
roll a good knowledge skill check to save your life.
could I get a
I'm
file
gonna go off
through it?
Lisa's sheet.
Yeah.
Hold on.
A pH file, that is.
You are convinced that vampires are very, very, very tricky beings.
Okay,
With
I'm going
all
to
manner of
use
unknown things,
my
you just
alchemy
can't
stuff.
quite recall them.
I'm going to pipette some of the vampire goop that I have. Because I have a big jar full of goop at the moment. I'm going to pipette it into a file. And I'm going to just sort of thrust it through one of the holes to try and get it to break inside to see what happens.
It makes
You're
it
throwing in dead
breaks.
people's shit?
Yeah,
Nothing really
and
happens.
other bodily fluids. Except I have now stunk up the cell. Good job, me.
Otter, get... Step aside, let me try something.
No, you say please. He's a valuable member of the squad.
He is.
He's our master navigator.
Alright, I wanna grind up some chalk and then blow in the chalk dust. See if it outlines any invisible people inside there.
Sure. It does not. Just covers everything in chalk dust.
Think he got out?
You detect weird shit on the thing. The entire room.
Is there weird shit in
Is
there?
it only through your vision?
I mean, it's spirit sense, so... I don't know.
It's like detect undead. Let me just
Let me look up the wording.
check. It's a cone-shaped emanation. So yeah, it's sight only. You do not.
How would it be sight only if it detects, like, stuff that's incorporeal?
Well, no, it's a cone in front of you.
Uh-huh. So
Just
basically I need to walk around the room just doing it constantly because there's no limit on how many times I can do it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that.
You, after a sweep, do not detect any undead aura from within that room.
Yeah, so there's no
aura?
vampire in there.
We got out.
Alright,
Apparently.
can we send Otter to
Wait a
make it
minute.
count?
You know?
Okay,
Yeah, let's
no,
go-
sorry,
let's go find
there
the
is
count.
an aura.
Yeah.
Because of
Is
its
it a
strength.
lingering one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bear in
there's
mind
no
how
hit
powerful
die.
this undead was. Their aura will linger for days.
Oh.
I can still tell that it's lingering though. So. Just going to spend
Yes,
ages
because it's a
focusing
dim,
on this.
or it's a dim level, which means it's lingering.
So will we send Otter to get the count?
I mean, I feel we should all go get the count. But sure, I'll send Useless to go get the count.
Didn't the count go on an adventure?
No, no, you do
Siegfried,
that.
go with the otter.
Can I get a
What?
deception
That's...
From
What
who?
is the-
Oh,
What is the
There's-
other...
roll? You saw nothing.
yeah,
What?
I mean,
Oh shit! It's
maybe
not
I saw
Krieg.
something. We'll see.
It isn't Krieg. What is it?
Wait, what?
Okay.
I saw something. I definitely
you
see
hear
something up.
footsteps approaching the chamber.
Duh.
Do you tell anyone?
Guys, we got company.
Where?
Where?
We have
What?
Yeah,
company?
no, Collie 2's been here the entire time. What are you talking about?
The footsteps reach the door. It's audible to anyone who got over the 15 now.
Oh, so it's only
I got
footsteps,
11.
not actually. So is she
And the door
invisible or something?
opens, and a figure walks in and looks confused.
Maybe it needs more.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Ah! You could have warned me there was someone coming.
The figure, female, looks around and goes, "What an interesting... But get out of there!"
I mean, she did open it, so we could.
What an interesting bunch. Some sort of adventuring group?
It's close enough.
What's it to you?
While she's talking, I'm detecting spirit sense on her. Or detecting witch shit on her, sorry.
So,
I
are you an
actually have to
acquaintance of the Count?
check something? Sorry, what did you say there, Josiah?
I asked her if she was an acquaintance of the Count.
Okay. Quick question. Does Puppet
Yeah?
turn up to your weird shit sense?
I don't know. That's never
Uh,
been clear.
Let me check down fears.
I don't
Like, if
think
Dawnfish
it
show
does.
up as undead,
I don't think so, because I don't have the undead subtype.
Yeah.
Half living children, though.
Yeah, no, they're humanoids with the dumb fear subtype. dumb fear
Yeah,
is.
they wouldn't unless they actually actively show up as it.
Okay, cool. She does not turn up.
So can we deduce that she kind of looks like Siegfried?
Siegfried wears a mask.
We've seen him without a mask.
Oh,
No,
you
not
haven't?
obviously. So yes, what was your question again, Josiah? I got distracted by that whole discussion.
I asked her if she was an acquaintance of the Count.
Ah, yes. Acquaintance, certainly.
Where is the Count?
I presume in his room.
Alright, do you know what happened to the occupant of this room?
Oh? Did something happen?
Well, there used to be an Alucard in here, but there's no more Alucards.
I detect evil.
I'm just going to move into a flanking position.
You detect evil.
Oh,
She's evil. Oh,
backing up slightly.
it's...
How evil though? Like focus it in front of the round.
Wait, is there actual gradation to detect evil? I thought it was just a yes
Yeah.
or no.
Aura's power. Yeah, so a creature with hit dice does have a strength of aura.
And it's increased further if they're like a cleric or whatever.
Jesus,
So-
for a creature to have an overwhelming alignment aura requires them to be level 51 or higher.
What?
What?
51 hit
So,
dice.
as in
51.
a god fully
Yeah. Or
encompassing
just be an
that.
11th level cleric or paladin of an aligned deity.
Clerics and paladins have far more powerful auras to it. If you're going to actually look at the power, so yes, your first round you detect there is evil. The second round you detect the number of evil auras, of which there is one more than there should be.
Oh.
Wait, what?
And
Oh.
Can I guess my detect evil doesn't really tell me where it's
your
coming
third round tells you the power and location of each aura.
Oh? Where's the second aura's location?
I never said there was a second aura, I said there's one more aura than you should be.
How many auras are there?
Well, you never want even one evil aura, do you?
from.
Well,
Just,
It's
there
evil.
is one unless some party member has something to tell me.
Logan.
I don't think I've strayed that line.
Okay.
I've not crossed that
Are
line
you
yet.
still
I've not
your
committed genocide
necromancer self?
In which case there is one aura, and it is on the woman.
yet. Okay.
Its power, it is a moderately powerful aura.
Interesting. And she's... Well, I don't know this, do I? So...
How long has Otter been gone for now?
How long has who gone?
Utterly
Otter's trying
useless.
to get the
He
count.
went to get the count. He's upstairs.
How
That
successful
is
is the Otter gonna be at getting?
unfortunate. I wish to speak with her.
Ah, yes, that's a shame. What did you want to talk about?
She turns to look at you and just goes, family matters, I suppose.
We can take a message for you. When she gets back, he gets back.
Oh, I don't think they'll be coming back here.
When you say family matters, are you talking about Alucard, or are you talking about the person that turned into Alucard?
I think both could qualify.
Man, this is getting complicated.
Still, yes, a message I suppose will work. I'm sure it's no coincidence you're down here at the same time I am.
Oh, so you're hearing whispers by any chance?
She's gonna send a message. She's gonna...
I think Alucard wanted us to meet.
Okay.
Is that why we're getting whispers?
Are we... Is this like a setup? Kind of? Are you coming on to us?
I think it was whispers, not a booty call.
You know, maybe Alucard's playing matchmaker.
Well,
between
I
us.
think the only reason any of us are in this job is because we've responded to the call of booty.
Well, strange bunch. I was definitely right.
Well, why not make the best of it now? You know, Alucard may not be here, but I'm here. We can still have fun.
Yes. Send the message. It is time, and no amount of running can change that.
Can we roll to see how Otterly is doing in comparison to getting the count?
Every time!
Holy shit.
I cannot roll
Wonder-
a low
Wonder
score
Otter!
for you guys.
Wonder Otter!
We are winning this protagonist game.
The Count emerges with a plea. Why is this all who in the blazes are you? There's a sort of mini staring contest going on now.
Should we do something about her? I'm confused.
And the Count
Is this sexual tension?
puts his cane, lets go of his cane, and his hands begin to glow.
I feel I'm gonna
I'm
wanna
going
step
to
away.
run? Yeah.
Friends, I recommend you leave now.
That's an excellent idea. I'm gonna go right now. Bye.
Have fun, don't die.
She absorbed the otter!
Where's the exit again?
Down here.
Oh, no, yeah.
So we're just going to filter out behind us.
Yes.
So,
So,
wait, there's
what
one
time was
door but
breakfast
two
served again?
staircases.
Yeah, it's probably like a hallway.
Do you want me to
Split
cast Slumber? Because I can
Okay,
cast Slumber.
Logan, for sticking around and asking a question, you are going to have to take a reflex save as you leave. Excellent. As Logan leaves, there is a huge thunderclap, which launches him off his feet forwards. In
Towards
a
the
blast
exit,
of
I hope.
sonic damage. He takes 8 damage.
Ugh.
And you all run off. Back up to the lobby.
And so, Seth, how about we get you into that armor and you can top me off?
Very, very good idea.
Start by topping me off first.
Well, that was weird.
How long does it take to put armor on?
Plate, armor. You have full plate, right?
Yeah.
I guess we should probably head out then if they're having a battle down there.
The sounds
I'm
of
going to
shaking
close
and
the door.
large sonic blasts can be heard from downstairs.
Should we worry about that?
It takes 4 minutes.
Maybe
Shall
later.
we put
Okay.
tables over the
Barricaded.
stairs?
Let's just move all the furniture so it's blocking the way out.
Ooh.
Is that
Is that,
wise?
is that trying to heal me?
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Not
we-
like
lay on
our way
hands.
out, their way out. The staircases.
I'll do it again.
Yeah, give me another one.
Should we move it with what's his name on it?
Oh, that's
That's good enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's not actually here.
Yeah, he's in the Lost
Been missing a
Continent
hit
somehow.
point.
Yep, he's in Skyrim stealing cheese wheels.
Amazing.
Alright.
Skyrim is not canon, so.
Seth has his
Wunderbar.
armor on.
Wait, does this mean the Lost Continent is just Tamriel?
Was Tamriel.
So it's just the Nordic part now?
No, that's gone too.
No. What were the other part?
Now it's actually called Aldmeris, so...
I wonder how long they're gonna keep this up. Anyone wanna place bets on who's gonna win it?
I say we get out of this place before they bust down the foundations.
But what
How-
about the lab? We
How
can't
late slash
leave the
early is it
lab.
right now, Over?
We can get
You have your
another
own lab.
Sorry,
This
what,
one is so
what was
much
that?
better.
How late slash early is it right now?
It's like 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh.